Well, ahead of finals day here at Kristianstad Karting Club, I've got with me last year's British Super 1 Rotax champion Charlie Turner, who ended up going to the Rotax Grand Finals last year in Brazil. Charlie, you've got pole position for the first final today here at Kristianstad. Was that something that you might have expected going into yesterday with the pace you had?
Probably not. No, we had a disastrous qualified yesterday. Obviously, it rained very heavily this morning, and just as we went out for qualifying, we were on wet tyres, and really we should have been on slick tyres. But it was a last-minute sort of 50-50 call, and we stayed on wets, took a gamble, and unfortunately it didn't pay off. So we qualified down in 17th, which wasn't ideal. So obviously the heat groups we had to start 11th and 12th. First race we did a pretty good job, I thought, coming from 12th to finish second. Just missed out the win with one more lap to go. Could have probably won it. The second race, again, we had a mixture of race. A lot of people on new tyres, we were on old. So we had to make the best job out of that. So we started 11th and finished 4th. And I didn't really expect to be on pole. Obviously, a lot of people's results, but I'm very pleased with pole and see what we can do today.
Now, obviously, this is your first time racing in Europe in terms of a karting perspective, because you're racing not just in the Euro Trophy, but you're also racing in the BNL. Obviously, you've just come off this is a double header effectively, because we were karting Defang for BNL round two. It's quite. What was the decision that you decided to make to come over to Europe and to try and compete with some really good competitors out there?
Well, obviously, I won the British Championship last year, and I just fancied a new challenge. And I've always wanted to come back and race in Europe, and this was definitely the right decision for me to do the European and the BNL karting series, and I'm pleased to do both.
And in terms of the biggest competitors, obviously we had Simon Sjogren taking a heat win yesterday. We had Elian Brunsils, who had a mechanical in the first heat, came back flying. We've got some very strong competitors, Matilda Olsson, Cesar Gazo, amongst others. I mean, who do you think are going to be your biggest competitors here this weekend?
Well, it's going to be very hard to say. Obviously, they didn't have particularly the best of heats yesterday, and they're sort of in the mid-pack and a few rows behind. But we'll see what happens in the two finals today.
Well, there we go. Charlie Turner from Dan Holland Racing representing the UK. Charlie, all the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.